We're on the record in cause number 325356, the state of Texas versus Luis Miguel Salvador. Mr. Salvador, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Salvador, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Salvador?
I'm doing great, sir. Thank God.
That's good, Mr. Salvador. In this case, you're charged with the Class A misdemeanor offense of failure to identify. And as a defendant in a criminal case, you have three options. Number one, you may hire an attorney. Do you understand that option?
I gotta make time, you say?
No, you have, okay, as a defendant in a criminal case, you have three options. Number one, the first option is you may hire an attorney. Do you understand that option?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, the second option is if you do not have enough money to hire an attorney, you may request an attorney be appointed to represent you. Do you understand that option?
Yes, sir.
And your third option is you may represent yourself. Do you understand that option?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you want an attorney to represent you and have enough money to hire an attorney, the case will be reset to give you time to do so. If you want an attorney and do not have the money to hire one, you may need to fill out a financial questionnaire so that the proper person can determine whether or not to appoint an attorney to represent you. You may not speak to the prosecutor about your case unless you sign a written waiver of your right to be represented by an attorney. Be aware that there are dangers to self-representation. Waiving your right to an attorney and representing yourself may result in a worse outcome for you and your case, including the loss of significant legal rights and opportunities relating to military service, possession of a firearm, housing and public benefits, child custody, immigration status for non-citizens, and employment. If you choose to proceed without an attorney, you may change your mind at any time and may request counsel from the court. Now, as a defendant, you can make one of five choices. Number one, if your choice is I want to reset this case to hire an attorney, you can tell the judge that that's what you would like to do. If your choice is I have hired an attorney, so if you've already hired an attorney, you can tell the court that you've hired an attorney. Your case will be reset, and your attorney will be given a copy of the reset date. Or if you want to apply for a court-appointed attorney, please tell the court, and the court will have you to fill out a financial questionnaire to see if you qualify for a court-appointed attorney. Or if you already have a court-appointed attorney on this case, you can tell the court the name of that court-appointed attorney. We would look it up, and if you have a court-appointed attorney, your case will be reset, and we will notify you court-appointed attorney. Or if you want to waive your right to an attorney to represent yourself, you can do so, but before you can talk to the prosecutor, you have to sign a you would have to sign a written waiver that is on misdemeanor plea admonishment number one. Now, Mr. Salvador, what is your choice?
My charges,
Your choice. No, the choice is what do you want to do? You want to hire an attorney? You want to see if you qualify for a court-appointed attorney, or do you want to represent yourself?
represent myself.
Okay. Now, Mr. Salvador, I'm getting ready to go over this waiver with you. Now, Mr. Salvador, you have two cases. Um, the second case that you have is cause number 322360, and it's styled the state of Texas versus Luis Miguel Salvador and you're charged with the Class B misdemeanor offense of possession of marijuana in that case. Now, the waiver in this case states, I have been advised this day by the court of my right to representation by counsel in the case pending against me. I have been advised and understand that if I am determined to be indigent, counsel will be appointed to me free of charge. Understanding my right to have counsel appointed to me free of charge, if I'm found to be indigent, I wish to waive that right and request the court to proceed with my case without an attorney being appointed for me. I specifically waive my right to be represented by an attorney, to consult with an attorney before I give up these enumerated rights. It is my decision to represent myself, and I do so knowing the dangers and disadvantages of self-representation. I further elect not to request appointment of counsel. And Mr. Salvador, do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And is that your desire?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Salvador, at this time, I will let you talk to the prosecutor in private.